So I just want to share today in another installment of what it was like when I was a kid to talk about something that is very common for many Catholic kids, and that is to be an altar server. One of the greatest blessings we have as Catholics is to have the Mass, because the Mass is the place where heaven meets earth. That Jesus, in his great love for us, makes himself present, makes himself known through the sacraments. And a critical part of that process, of course, are servers who can assist the priests in helping Christ to become present, whether it's in holding the book for the prayers, helping bring forward the bread and the wine that they might be consecrated to become the very body and blood of Jesus. So I want to share what it was like for me when I was a kid, when I first began to altar serve. I have to say, as I grew up, I started altar serving probably around, I think, 4th or 5th grade. And then from that moment, it didn't take long, and I was serving very, very often. I'd usually go to the Vigil Mass on Saturday for many years with my grandma. My grandma couldn't really get out and about, so my mom would take her to Mass, and I might go along. And usually, if they needed somebody, I'd be happy to hop up and I'd serve. And I got fairly good at it, but I got to say, when I first started serving, I was not very good as an altar server. The priest was very patient, very kind, and I can assure you, if you're altar serving and you might get nervous or anxious, don't worry. We'll make it very easy. We're there to help you to learn. But when I first started altar serving, I have to say again, I wasn't that good. My twin brother and my twin is also a priest now. His name is Father Todd. But my twin and we started serving, and I think the reason why we weren't that good at first is because we usually were serving together. And again, we're very familiar with each other, and so we could just look at each other and we would be able to communicate something, which meant during the Mass, if we got nervous or anxious, which happened, we might just look at each other and might want to almost start nervously laughing, which is not ideal for Mass, right? That your altar servers are looking at each other and laughing during the Mass. But so my twin and I would do that. And when you start to altar serve, we train you, and it's so easy though to kind of forget everything that happens after when you actually get on the altar, start serving for the first time. And so again, I remember those first couple times serving, my twin and I just looking at each other and just kind of freezing, well, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what's going to happen. And so the priest would wave us over and tell us to, go get the water or give me the book. And over time, with enough time, we got a lot better. But I really grew to love altar serving. Being that close to the Mass, to the priest, ringing the bells at the consecration as that reminder that, God just became present, that here he is with us, here he is among us. And sometimes different things happen when you're altar serving. I remember once my twin and I were serving at an Easter Vigil Mass. Easter Vigil Mass is the biggest Mass of the year. And so and you also have a whole bunch of times that you have to go and carry the book. There's extra prayers you have to have. And so that night as we were serving, there actually was a bat in the church. And this bat was kind of flying around, usually kind of up high. But for some reason, it was kind of discombobulated, I think, kind of unsure where it was. And so my twin brother, Father Todd, was holding the book for the priest, and this bat was actually flying between him and the priest. They're only separated by like this much, and that bat's going back and forth, and so we're not trying to laugh about that. So sometimes unexpected things, unknown things might happen if you're altar serving. But again, if you're watching this, I want to say, when I was a kid, one of the things I loved to do was be an altar server. And I'd love to have you come serve for us at the parish at St. Joe, that you might help Jesus become present, that he might become present for you, for your families, and our parish. May God bless you.